I'm back! What's up, guys? So if you've been paying attention to my channel at all the last while, I guess, you would probably have noticed that I've been gone a while. What's that noise? Oh, I've been gone for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't really remember when I started. I posted a video like a month ago, actually. And in that video, I basically expressed the fact that I've been making videos for like 4 or 5 years now. Actually, wait, I just realized I have internet. I can check that. My very first vlog was 4 years ago, posted on March 3rd of 2017. Oh wow, it has 299 views. March 3rd of 2017. That's a long time. Most of the people who are on this channel right now only know who I am because I live in a Jeep and because of my I Am Jake video that actually got a lot of attention until recently. Anyway, I've been making videos for a long time. Like a very long time. And even though I feel like there is a fair gap in the last like 2 or 3 years where I wasn't really like super into it. There's a lot of stuff that happened. I still had school, but throughout the majority of my channel, the whole premise of the channel was mostly me vlogging and talking about how one day in the future, eventually when the Jeep got to that point, I was gonna go on this road trip living in the Jeep. So when I got laid off of my job in 2019, I started focusing mainly on my channel, thinking if I'm not gonna be doing anything else, I might as well try to make a career out of my YouTube channel. At that time, I uploaded the video stating that I was going to be uploading a YouTube video every single day. A daily vlog. My main inspiration at the time was Casey Neistat, in case that wasn't obvious, and even to this day, Casey Neistat has to be the #1 standing inspiration for my YouTube channel. Now, I get a lot of people claiming I'm Jake or whatever they might think, but I'm Jake had nothing to do with the YouTube channel. Maybe the dream of living in the Jeep, that was all Jake. All the inspiration came from Jake from that. But as far as the YouTube channel, my creativity, the type of camera I chose to use on this channel, how I edited my videos, pretty much everything, the whole premise of my YouTube channel, everything I did came from Casey Neistat. And if you don't know who Casey Neistat is, which I think is really weird that so many people don't, Casey Neistat used to be titled the king of vlog making, being known as the person who revolutionized what it means to vlog on YouTube. He was the first guy who actually pulled out a big camera with a microphone and stuff to actually make vlogs. But before Casey Neistat, this was vlogging. Vlogging was taking little cameras like this. You can buy one of these for like $100 at Walmart. You would buy something like this. This might even work. Well, you would take something like this, if it still worked, and you would just turn it on, and you would start recording. And then after that, you would hold the camera like this, and you would record yourself, and you would talk into the camera, and you'd be like, oh, hello, hey everyone. I am recording on this little itty bitty camera with no tripod, no microphone, and it looks like this. It kind of sucks. I mean, it wasn't bad, and lots of people still use these, and they're not bad cameras, but that was vlogging. Casey Neistat made vlogging become this thing where you focus more on actually making a movie every single day, making it better graphics, better audio, using more cinematography, and using actual camera gear to make what was once basically a home video into an interesting story to tell daily. And that's where I took my inspiration from. However, in case you didn't get the hint from my last couple of videos, that becomes very tiresome over time. Doing that every single day, putting so much work into telling a story, trying to create a story, and coming up with something new every single day, it starts to wear on you. The biggest issue with that is a lot of people don't realize how much time and effort gets put into those videos. Not to mention the risk of camera gear I use. I mean, I use a drone that cost $1,000. This camera is a cheap camera, but that's only because my $1,000 camera broke and I still haven't been able to fix it because I can't afford it. I'm using a I just replaced this microphone. The microphone I was using before was a $75 microphone. My tripods alone cost almost $100, and most of the stuff I got on a budget. I either found it somewhere cheaper, I found it used. I use a lot of cheap gear, and I still try to get the best quality audio, both in audio and imagery, out of this camera. Then I have my computer. My computer, that's a whole nother story, and I went the cheapest option I could get, which ended up still being $700, and half the time when I'm editing, my computer sounds like it's going to die. I don't know how many times people walked by me and asked what that noise is, and it's my computer dying from the amount of stress I'm putting it through editing. The amount of time I spend editing, the amount of money I spend on coffee shops going in to edit, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, and for what? I have a lot of people on my channel who support me. I have a lot of people who have supported me over time, and every single donation I have received, I did not take lightly. I appreciate every single penny that people put into helping support my journey. But at the same time, the people who are here, who are expecting me to show up for work every single day, or even just once a week, and provide content for them to enjoy, and they don't think that I deserve anything in return, it's not a good system. I've seen people even point out that, well, YouTube pays me, so I have nothing to complain about. But I even have made this video where I explain that YouTube pays me pennies at best. Some of the best videos ever made, some of the videos that have thousands upon thousands of views, made such a small amount of income that if you compared how much YouTube pays me for how much work I put in compared to any other job, it's laughable. It'd be like going into an 8-hour shift and you walk out and they hand you a $5 bill. That's a joke. I get the idea that yes, there is free content out there, but even the free content, somebody's always paying for that. And even some of the content you think is free, there's always a system. Everybody's always getting paid one way or another. For example, if you go out to lunch with somebody, you go out to lunch with your friend and they pay for your meal, that might have been free for you, but that still charged your friend the $10, $15 it costs to buy you lunch. And if you do that over and over again, you might be getting free lunch, but to your friend, they're constantly paying for it. So after I made that video, I received a lot of comments from people who gave their opinions on how they think I should be growing my channel, and to say the least, it was pretty condescending and kind of stupid. I received a lot of very, comments of people who meant well, who wanted to try to, give their best input. Some of it were things that were actually, I wouldn't say helpful, but they were correct. They were right, and I don't disagree with a lot of the comments I received. I completely agree with, and they're things that I am already aware of. Sometimes you just needed a little refresher, but I actually got a lot of comments that were really demanding, I guess. There's a lot of people who really think that I should just go work a 9-to-5 job and then provide them with content for free. And now, I'm not coming on here to say that you should be paying me for this content. That's not the point of this video. But what I am trying to explain to you is that to feel like you deserve me to put in my time, work, and energy just to provide for you the content that you enjoy is basically like going to a restaurant and then expecting me to pay for your meal because you decided that you were going to eat with me. And unless that was already a prearranged deal, that's not really a fair, common sense will tell you that's not really a fair system. I also received a lot of comments from people who were saying that the reason that my channel is not as good as it used to be, or why it's not getting as many views, or why it's not growing drastically, which oddly enough, I've been growing subscribers like this, but my views have cut in half like this, and it's just weird. But I have seen a lot of people saying that I should upload a video once a week. And I think that is stupid. I'm sorry if that offends anybody or if they don't agree, but I think that is the stupidest reason, the stupidest idea of how to grow a YouTube channel. That makes no sense. That's like telling somebody that if they want to get a raise, they should work less. That doesn't make sense. Going back to Casey Neistat, I sometimes go over some of his old videos, and recently I watched one of his videos where he said this.
YouTube isn't Hollywood. I'm not Stanley Kubrick. You can't succeed here if you're uploading once a month. If you want to succeed here, you've got to show up for work every single day.
And I think that he nailed it with that point, because people don't realize that at the end of the day, I am a nobody, and I need to start seeing that as what this channel is. I am not a celebrity. If a celebrity who's never touched YouTube before got on YouTube tomorrow and literally made a video on their phone facing the camera and walking around eating McDonald's, that video would have over 1 million views by the end of the day. No problem. But that's because they are a somebody. Currently, everybody who's in these comment sections are telling me they could care less about my life. They don't give a crap. What they want to see is my Jeep. And so I kind of posted a kind of a troll video. I did it 100% on purpose, literally to mess with everybody. Posted this video of my Jeep driving off-road, and I used the most obnoxious song I could find. I mean, this song has been used like 1 million times on YouTube. It's a free song. It's not a bad song, it's just been used so many times. I posted no context. I extended the shots of the Jeep driving by. Even after I had left the shot, I would still like let it linger. I had no fancy editing in, and I repeated the song over and over and over again. It was like 10 minutes long. I think that if we're being completely honest, most of us can agree the video sucked. I thought it sucked. I mean, it was cool seeing the Jeep, but there was no story. There was no context. What was going on? Okay, he's driving off-road. What else? There was nothing happening in the video. There was no story to it. It was Bonita, she's driving, the end. That was the video. What really sucks actually is that's actually apparently what a lot of people want to see. A lot of people just want to see cool shots of a Jeep driving off-road, and if story, no context, no story, nothing going on. If that's what you guys want to see, you can go watch the YouTube channels who do that. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. I've never even strived to be like Jake. I've only always strived to do what I wanted to do, which coincidentally happened to be the same thing as Jake. But then anytime I do anything that's not exactly like Jake, I always get the same comments. Jake wouldn't do that. Jake doesn't do that. That's not what Jake did. This isn't what Jake did. Blah, Jake. It's like you guys don't want me to be like Jake, but then if I don't set the goal as to being exactly like him, if I do anything different from him, I'm doing something wrong, because he's like the Jesus of this lifestyle, I guess. People like put him on this pedestal. A newsflash for you guys, Jake's not uploading videos anymore. For better or for worse, he's not. Maybe you'll see a video like in a month, but read the room, Jake's gone. He's doing his own thing, he's off on the road. He doesn't even need us anymore at this point. He doesn't even need the support. He's got a house. I've talked to him before until recently. He ghosted me. I tried to team up with him. I wanted to see if he would be willing to collaborate. Originally, he said he would, and then recently, he's just completely kind of disappeared from the book. He's not coming back. He doesn't need us anymore. He's got a house. He's gonna Airbnb it out. He's got built up money from over the years, and for better or for worse, I think he's earned that. Whether or not he deserves to still receive donations is up to the people who decide to donate to him. That's their money, that's their decision. And with the amount of work he put in, I think he's earned it. He bought a house. That's awesome. I actually aspired to be at that point one day. But now, he's gone. And he's not coming back anytime soon. So, welcome to the club. This is where we're at. Nothing's changing. And here I am with my Jeep, with my channel, doing what I want to do. And no, I'm not Jake. I'm not going to make videos exactly like Jake. I'm not going to behave exactly like Jake. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm not going to be quite as nice as he is. Or was. Oh yeah, Jake wouldn't act like this. Jake wouldn't say that. Jake wouldn't reply to my comment with a counter argument. That's not what Jake would do. Do I look like Jake? Needless to say, I was kind of sick of dealing with people, and I needed to take some time to just kind of sit back, think about things, do a little bit of a reset. Now, I wasn't uploading a single video for like however long it's been. I have no idea. But at the same time, I have been making videos actually. Surprisingly not, I was still making videos because this whole 1 week idea, that's not gonna work for me. I get bored. I have nothing to do. Videos is what I do for entertainment. Videos is what I do for fun. I like to make videos, whether they're good, bad, lazy, fun. I like to make videos. I like to design videos. And what inspired me to make these videos started long before I even had a YouTube channel. Back when like YouTube first came out. When did YouTube start? 2005? Yeah, so February of 2005. When YouTube first started, wait, Netflix started in 1997? When YouTube started in 2005, I remember the good old days. The original YouTube videos back when they had like, when Dude Perfect was just a group of college teenagers and they would just do trick shots on their, I don't know, tape, films. YouTube was literally people's home videos, and like stuff that was popular was Charlie Bit My Finger and Chocolate Rain. I remember like when YouTube first came out. And I remember watching videos like that and thinking, I want to make videos. I remember when we were kids, we had little cameras like these. They were probably like 30 bucks. I don't even know if the audio worked. I remember half of them didn't even have zoom. If you had a camera with zoom, that was awesome. We would take these little cameras and we would point them and shoot at each other, and we had these little plastic, I'm gonna see if I can find one actually, little plastic lightsabers. Where were they? Okay, well apparently we gave away all our little plastic lightsabers to our cousins or whatever, but you get the idea. I remember these things. I stopped making these probably because people would beat each other to death with them. But we would take stuff like this because it was awesome, and we would like sword fight with it, and then we'd go on the Wii and we'd put our SD cards in the Wii and we'd replay the videos with the lightsabers and play it backwards, because then you could do stuff like this. Yeah, but it's awesome. It was awesome. Anyway, point was, I loved making video. I wanted to make videos. Like, I wanted a YouTube channel so bad. My parents wouldn't let me. At some point, Liza Koshy came out. This was around 2016, the prime golden age of YouTube. I was watching her YouTube videos, and this was back when I was a teenager, and like I was like this most energetic person ever. I was like the super weird, quirky kid, and I saw her YouTube videos. I saw what she was doing, and I was like, I could do that. I ended up going on, I made a YouTube channel, and if you watch my very first YouTube video, it was terrible. I actually still have the camera I used. It was the GoPro Hero 3. I got it for my birthday. I like babied this thing. I thought it was like the best camera. I actually ended up having multiple other videos I used with the GoPro, and we went to a camp and recorded a bunch of videos on the GoPro. I had like the extendable stick and everything. I hated those videos so much because the quality was so bad. The audio sucked, the video sucked. I had no idea what I was doing. And funny enough, with what I know now, I could have used the exact same camera and made so much better videos, but it didn't work out. It's fine though. I've made a lot more videos than you've even seen on my YouTube channel. I've actually done personal videos. Even recently I did a video for a company, actually for the t-shirt company, that I need to actually catch up on, but I've been kind of lazy. It's like running a whole business. It kind of sucks. I can't do this whole like 1 week thing. I have to be making videos. I enjoy making videos. I want to make videos, but I can't make videos if I am not getting the reimbursement. The amount of time, energy, and effort that goes into making these videos does not allow me to be able to do something else that I could possibly doing to earn money. Most of the people who do daily vlogs either are able to incorporate their video into their daily job, or they can't make it. It's kind of a either or. And I even remember there was an interview one time that Casey Neistat did with somebody where he was explaining that you get in this weird place where you're popular enough that it's difficult to maintain a job, but you're also not popular enough to maintain a living while doing your YouTube channel videos, whatever. I have been doing daily videos for so long, and especially when it's living in a Jeep versus like now when I'm here, it was a lot easier when I was living inside of a house because I was able to make those videos, come home, and I can literally upload and edit the videos whenever I want because I had 24/7 access to Wi-Fi. If I wanted to stay up all night and edit a video, I could do that just sitting here editing a video. And I also had a lot of advantages where I could plan things out, plan out my day, what I was gonna do, and it's very different when you're living in a Jeep. Despite whatever people might think about it or how they think I should, run my life or whatever, at the end of the day, they don't know my situation. They don't know how hard this crap is, and I'm gonna have to do whatever, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. I wanted to show in these last few videos, I really do not need other people's help. If they're not willing to help, I don't need to provide videos for them. Now, in this whole time, I was sharing the videos to my Patreon supporters. I was keeping them in the know because, for better or for worse, those people I feel like they do have some obligation to receive the content because they are paying for it. If I had a job, like a full-time job, 40 hours a week, working 5 to 10, whatever hours people work, I wouldn't need this YouTube channel. I would be getting paid in other ways. In fact, I could even be putting all the energy I spend putting into these videos for people to watch for free. I could spend all that time and energy doing something completely different, which is actually what I did the last couple of days. If I spent the amount of time that I usually spend making videos, doing a job, even just doing DoorDash, I would never need to make a video ever again. But on the flip side, if I did whatever people supposedly think I should do and make a video like once a week or whatever, I would never grow my channel. If Jake uploaded a video tomorrow, his one video that he uploads tomorrow would get more attention than any other video I've uploaded in the last month combined. Even if I show up every single day and I make these videos and I put all this work and time and energy into it, at the end of the day, everybody here has made it very clear that they have not come here to see my YouTube videos. They have come to see what Jake is not doing. And if that's what my channel is going to end up being, then I feel no obligation to try to present myself to those people. If I sold Bonita tomorrow and I started living in any other vehicle, if I started doing anything else, and that immediately made you lose complete interest in the channel, then you might as well not even stick around, because at the end of the day, this channel is about my life. The good, the bad, the ugly, and from now on, I'm not going to give a crap about what anybody thinks. I'm turning the comments off, and I'm going to be making the videos how I want to make them. If people are not going to appreciate my work for what it is, then I'm going to start appreciating the work for what it is. My issue prior to this was listening to people's opinions, because I don't think people realize when they say that they don't care what people think, usually they do. Everybody cares what people think to an extent, and the problem with that is that even if I did have comments on this video, I'm going to receive two groups of things. People who are going to be complaining, people who are going to disagree, even some people who are probably going to be upset. On the flip side, I'm also going to receive comments of people being supportive, people saying nice things, and people kissing my butt the whole way about how great or smart or wise this decision was, or how much they support me, or how much they wish me this last couple of weeks or whatever. None of that matters. At the end of the day, I need to start focusing on the channel for what it is and doing what I want, and that is what I'm leaving with. You want to play Among Us?
I want food.
Wait, you haven't eaten yet? What we're gonna get for food? This is gonna be the focus of the channel from now on. This is a Jeep.
Okay.
I'm selling Bonita.
What are you gonna name the new Jeep?
Edgar.